Talk to him.
What's up, y'all? Okay, so this week we are talking about Dixcilpline.
And what is Dixcilpline?
So some may think that it's like for men to have discipline over their dick, and it is, right? But also for women having Dixcilpline not to get on the dick, right? We trying to transfer that sexual energy into something else, right? Some bitch, I don't know, write a movie, write a book. You know?
Paint something.
Do something a little bit more meaningful.
Join a gym.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever actually abstained from having sex like for a long period of time, like intentionally though? Because that's what Dixcilpline about. It's about intentionally. There are some bitches out here who can't get no dick, but intentionally abstaining from sex for a goal.
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
I recently did that.
Mm-hmm.
So last year, got my heart broken, and then I got my foot broken, and then like the rest of the year, and then up until recently, I just was abstaining completely, like not wanting to participate in any type of physical intimacy whatsoever, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and not because I hate dick or anything, because I love men. I don't know if I love dick. I love men,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a part of them. But
masculinity. I'm
Yeah.
definitely in love with masculinity. Okay.
But yeah, like abstaining was the best choice for that time. Well, one, I ain't trying to fuck on a crutch. You know what I'm saying? Like I had one foot for a couple months.
And they'll still hit you.
They would still hit you, right? But I wasn't trying to do that. And then I just wasn't given. I just had to do some internal work, and that did not include
Somebody else.
sex.
Mhm.
You know, so that really I was definitely practicing some Dixcilpline.
You know, on an earlier episode, we talked about, you know, how hoeing doesn't heal. This is when I
That was
said
like
earlier
year one.
episode, exactly. And we even got into like a little thing with a sister podcast.
Was it? No, it wasn't poor mind.
That was horrible
decisions
at the time.
Decisions.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they are younger than us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I can even see the difference now in Mandy and how she talks, some of the shows I've seen and how they talk. Because hoeing doesn't heal. Like, you can be as sexually free as you want to be, child. Go ahead and do what the fuck you want to do if that make you happy. But usually, you know, deep down inside, there is a reason why you're doing these things.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just because do you really like sex that much? Now, I know there's sex workers. Like, that's the only time I understand it. You know, because we talked about the difference between being a slut and being a hoe.
Right.
I respect hoes. I don't know. The sluts is like, you want sex that bad? You don't even want nothing.
You respect
exchange?
hoes?
Yes, because it's a profession. Like, they're getting paid. Like, hoes are necessary. Hoes are absolutely necessary.
What do you mean?
It's good for the ecosystem.
How?
You know, I don't want to upset wives, but hoes be saving marriages sometimes, you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just get a little dibble dab on the side. You could pay somebody to shut the fuck up, and you go back home and be happy and do all the husband shit for your wife.
I don't know.
Yeah, I respect hoes. It's the sluts. I'd be like, girl, so you like sex that much? You're not doing it for financial gain? Like, you just really just want to have sex with all these people. That's when I don't understand it. I'll never understand the psychology of just popping pussy for free.
I don't know if I respect any of it, but
girl,
I get it if that's how you're doing it. If you're doing it to like earn money and it's for a living, I mean, I guess I don't respect it necessarily.
I respect it. Yeah. But it doesn't heal, right? So if you are in a deep, dark place and you're trying to find some mental stability, some clarity, like dick will knock clarity out the window. Like, you'll be dickmatized, right? So at some point, I guess most women, right, you'll get to a point to where you start realizing, like, man, and not all women, because some women, they probably only had one partner their whole lives. I'm not one of those women, right? Tammy definitely is not one of those women.
Hey. Wait a minute now.
In front of mixed company.
You run it out, okay?
So, I mean, you get to a point like, man, what are you really having sex for? Because how old were you when you had your first orgasm, you think? Like a real one from intercourse with a man.
I think I was well into my 20s, like late 20s, honestly.
Yes. Okay, like we probably was definitely off the vibrators, okay? But I'm saying like from a man with warm skin and a snicker, like I
Definitely.
probably was 30.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you fucking all that time for what?
Right.
For what? You're not even feeling the thing that you're not even reaching your climax, really. You might feel a little tiny bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that shit is way more intense when you are actually just even having sex with intention.
So I want to read to them what this definition of Dixcilpline is. So it says, for women, Dixcilpline represents a powerful reclaiming of choice, energy, and intention when it comes to sex, relationships, and self-worth.
Right.
That's beautiful.
But some people will say that just because I'm having sex with all these people, that doesn't mean I don't value myself. I have a conversation with one of my siblings all the time, and I told her, like, if your esteem was, healthier, you wouldn't let all these people have access to you. You'd feel too good about yourself to even be dealing with the type of people you'd be fucking with. And she let me know just recently that even if she were to get a couple M's today or tomorrow, like, she's going to take some of them dicks with her. And I'm like, what? You like sex that much?
Right.
You really like
but
sex
some
that
people
much?
do. Maybe some people do. I mean, I'm not one. Because I like to have a connection,
Yeah.
in order to have sex with somebody. And that don't come easy.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Right. So yes, it's a conscious decision to be intentional about who you are sharing your body with.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And if you are trying to level up in life, I really feel like the first thing you got to do, like if you are for example, if you are a single woman, right? Single women be having sex. Just because you single doesn't mean you ain't fucking.
Right.
Okay, so if you are a single woman who's sexually active, try refocusing that energy.
Yeah, you just gotta have some discernment. Like
discernment. Yeah,
you gotta have some discernment, and like if you deciding to sleep with somebody, don't just do it all willy nilly because you having a good time. Because you know what? Also, you are like absorbing energy.
Exactly. So that's another part we definitely gonna get into, because that's like the most important part. So when you are searching for mental clarity, you can't really get it when you have engaged with all these other energies.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to do some yoni cleanses and some spiritual baths during the next full moon. I've sent a couple women on Instagram like my little spiritual bath recipe. Y'all could come and I can.
So wait, what's a yoni cleanse? Tell the people what a yoni cleanse is.
So they have like, you can do like the little steam. So a lot of the estheticians and stuff like that now, they have like the little toilet you sit on, and they got all these little herbs, like a neti pot for the coochie. They got all these herbs and all these different things, but those things could possibly physically, it could be doing something physically, but the thing is, and I
don't know if that do anything.
I'm about to
it's like a little berries down there.
It is some bullshit, but
mentally,
the way you release these energies is through the mind. So even if you're doing this thing and you think that it's going to work, it's going to help, right? So it may not be physically doing something to the coochie. So if you smell some shit down there, go to the doctor.
Mess around, fucker.
Don't be yeast infection. Putting them suppositories up there, trying to clear energies. No, you got an STD. A sexually transmitted demon and disease, probably. Okay, you need to do both. You need to do the yoni cleanse, and you need to go to the damn doctor.
But go to the doctor first
and foremost. So I think a lot of people, if you are wanting, like I said, if you're trying to level up, I think the first thing you should do is just start fasting from certain things, and fasting from people.
Absolutely.
Sometimes is the best thing for you.
And I think changing your diet too, like fasting in that way, like, doing like a, 12, 16, 8 or something like that, where you...
like intermittent fasting? Yeah, intermittent fasting.
Changing your diet, exercise. Listen, while I was abstaining from sex, I incorporated exercise into my life, and that shit brought me so much joy. All right, so when you exercise, your body releases endorphins.
Mm-hmm.
Endorphins make
So
you
it's the
happy.
same thing.
Yeah, and it just really changed my mood all the time, and now it's just like an integral part of my life. Like I feel like I gotta go to the gym because I want that, like that dopamine, you know. So try that too.
Yeah, and I guess people shouldn't look at it as if like they're depriving themselves of sex. So that's why I'm saying you have to. When you're practicing Dixcilpline, it really has nothing to do with the
Punishment.
dick.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing. It doesn't really have anything to do with anybody else. It's about you, right? So that could possibly be one piece of it, but it's really about you, right? So especially when you're trying to manifest, like if you are not having sex and manifesting at the same time, you having sex for no reason either. Bitch, I be saying stuff while I'm having sex. All type of magic.
What you be saying?
You are supposed to, like, that's what the whole tantra shit, and that's an episode I also want to do. I want to have like a tantra coach on.
Okay.
Right? So the female orgasm is like a mystery. Right? And we do misuse it because you could use it to change the world if we collectively
came. So big orgy.
But come with intention.
Okay.
Right? Not just for sexual
gratitude.
Pleasure. Right? If we actually use the orgasm like it's meant to be used, like the Egyptians knew what they were doing with that shit. They probably made the pyramids off of an orgasm. And I should just start moving together.
Built a pyramid. Everybody rub our coochie at the same time. We go build a pyramid. It's like, crazy.
Look what happens when you let men, like these men, they just started a war with Iran. Like the male orgasm, I mean, they come and they still go do stupid shit.
I think, as I love men, but do you think we would be warring the way we war on Earth if men didn't exist?
No. And that's why I think a lot of men are, that's a whole nother episode, but I'll get into it right for 2 seconds. That's why there's like a struggle with the masculine and feminine right now, right? Because there was a time, and I really don't think that the feminine isn't in play. Femininity, I believe it is, right? But I think also women have started to acquiesce to men and what they want. And we've lost our place, right? We've forgotten who we are because the book says that the man is the leader, right? But they are destroying everything. They're destroying the earth, literally. Man is destroying the earth, not women. You know what I'm saying? We give life. We don't take life. So if women were in charge, the reason why they say we can't be in charge is because we're not logical. Do you think firing a fucking missile on a whole bunch of innocent people is logical?
No,
it's not. That shit is hella demonic, and there's no soul or spirit involved with that type of shit.
No.
So women are definitely connected to source a little bit more.
And then women, even in the music now, don't you feel like the women in music are like trying to be like men? They sound like men. The things they talking about.
That's what I was talking about. They have acquiesced to the suggestions of men instead of standing in that feminine power.
You don't win when you try to be a man. I'm sorry. No shade to anybody. Like, I'm not talking about like transgender or transitioning or anything like that.
That's a man. That is patriarchy.
But yeah. But what I'm talking about is like the women who are like talking about like just being whorish and like I switch niggas every day and the nigga trying to get me pregnant, trying to trap me,
and the Plan B songs, like that's something to be proud of.
Yeah, that shit is. That shit you sent me was disgusting. Yeah, it's scary. But then I also was thinking that. So I posted a picture of I finished 75 hard, y'all. So I posted a picture and I put some music in the background. It was some old shit that I listened to as a young girl, and it was Never Scared by Bone Crusher. And then after I played it, I liked it, and then I went back and listened to the lyrics. I'm outside of the club, and you think I'm a punk. So I'm going to go to my Chevy and open the trunk because I ain't never scared because I'm about to kill somebody.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we grew up, and now we're raising children. And now the music is just is much more worse.
So it just took a little bit more time. So we didn't understand as teenagers when our parents was like, turn that rap crap off, or when there was legislation being passed or being challenged like by NWA in the courts because they say it's a freedom of speech. But look where that freedom of speech has got us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Super stray. So I think, and we talked about this before, like the movie Chirac, where all the women sustained from having sex and it made the world better, right? That's really what needs to happen. There would not be war right now.
If everybody just took our pussies back and stopped fucking, I bet you wouldn't be a single bomb over Iran. No bombs over Baghdad. No bombs over a motherfucking place. If everybody took their pussy back. Yeah, I promise.
Yeah, but it's always going to be these outliers, man. That's why we can't get men in line, because then you always have, you do it to me. You do it to me. Listen, when I talk, I am talking from a super, like, it may not seem like it, but I'm talking from a super source of femininity. Mm-hmm. Right? Because we are not men. Hold on. Because you always, when I say things, you always say stuff like, well, the men, like you always got the total opposite. I'm a woman.
Okay.
So, right, I'm not trying to
I'm a woman as well.
But I'm not trying to speak to the perspective of men, because I understand as a woman how we ended up here. Is because we started following man instead of standing in our femininity and being women, right? Okay. Femininity is not weak.
I understand that. Right? However, I just have a different perspective. That does not make me not a woman or not in my feminine. I'm just responding to what you're saying. But you're saying I am a woman as if you're not speaking to a woman. You know, like
okay,
so listen. No. Let me have a complete thought before you decide to interject. Okay?
My thought wasn't finished, but go ahead.
No,
this how conversations go. You interject.
Okay, so but now I'm interjecting then. Okay, so listen, I'm a woman as well. Now I have a different perspective than you, and it doesn't mean that I acquiesce to what the masculine energy. I just think objectively for everybody. I don't always just side with a woman because I am a woman. There's things that can be true with masculine energy and feminine energy, and I try to be objective to both. And that's what I do. I don't just say, absolutely. Oh, I'm a woman, and then that's it.
So I feel like I'm the definition of duality, right? So I always try to see both sides of some things, but some things you got to pick a side on. That's how I feel in life, right? Mm-hmm. And right now we are in devastation. We are in crisis.
I agree.
Right? And I do believe it's because women do not practice Dixcilpline, right? You are allowing a man to dictate your entire life, and it started with the music. I'm talking about in the Black community. Mm-hmm. It definitely started with the music, hoes, sluts, and whatever.
Right.
And then eventually we started making the music. It's like the word nigga, right? So we supposedly took the power from it by the way we use it, but it's still a very derogatory word,
yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So now you can call yourself a hoe, like Young Miami said, I'm a whore or whatever, and you know.
And it's okay.
Yeah, it's not okay though.
It's not.
Right? Because we are women and we are the greater beings. And you might want to argue with that. Like, oh, you just diminishing the men. No. Mm-hmm. We are not men. We give life.
Right? No, I don't disagree on that.
Men can't, that's the thing that men can't do. We are the greater beings. And if anybody feels any way about that, I mean, that's what the whole transgender movement is about. It's about men wanting to be women so bad because we the shit. So imagine a nigga can say, bitch, I'm you because I feel like it. Mm-hmm. Being a woman is not an aesthetic. Mm-hmm. Okay? Being a woman is highly spiritual. And I feel like men need church way more than women. I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. Like, men need church and something to be afraid of way more than women.
And right? See, this is where I say we all need church, you know?
Okay, right. We all need church.
Yeah, that's right? This is where I come in and say
that. And that's fine, right? Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is women are connected to source. We are connected to source. We are the source, right? Mm-hmm. And that's not to diminish what a man is. Mm-hmm. But men only learn through consequence, right? This is why the bombing is going on. right? Men can't, I don't believe that men can sit down and really have an amicable conversation about some shit and somebody not die. I mean, when they got a lot of people's lives at stake, it's always a dick throwing contest. This is why successful men are always surrounded by women, because women get shit done, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kings are born. Everybody not a king. So if you got a bunch of kings around, or a bunch of court jesters run around here now telling a woman how to be a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to be a
woman. But we don't. That I get what you're saying, but you don't know how to be a man. You've never been.
I don't want to be a man.
But you're saying you sit here and speak on what man can do and what they're not capable of and what their connection is to God, and you can't feel those things because you're not one. So that's why I don't speak so matter of factly about what a man is and what he can be and what his connection to God is, because I can't feel it. I can only feel my feminine energy. So that's why I don't. That's when I'm in objection of what you're saying. It's just based on my perspective and my experience as a woman.
So how do you think we got here, where we are? I mean, in the Black community as a whole. Because now this going into a whole nother conversation. But how do you think the Black community got to the situation we're in right now?
All right, so there was a time where the Black family unit was healthy, or healthier. I'll say that because there were some issues that it existed with the Black family. But I think drugs played a part in tearing up the Black family unit. The crack epidemic of the 80s really hit us hard. Then the music, here comes the music that played a part in how we ended up divided. And then we sit back. I'm going to be honest. We sit back and let shit happen to us. We let a lot of shit slide. We deal. We just deal. I spoke about recently.
Ashy.
It is. I wasn't going to mention it, but I was looking at it.
Real nigga shit.
We sit back and we deal. We let shit happen to us.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said in the episode back, a couple episodes back, they're erasing our history. We ain't did shit. We ain't doing shit about it. They're taking they're changing the names of bases. They're erasing our Black leaders from history books and from the archives and the military. And we just let shit happen to us. We sit back and let the music be so dark and we support it. We just let it happen. And we just worry about our immediate family, worry about our kids, worry about that, and then just go on.
So did a woman start gangster rap?
A woman mothered the man who started gangster rap. A woman brought him into the earth. It is us.
No, I always say that now. It is us.
It is us first.
But this is also, that's another reason why I be focusing on, because we do have to fix the things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do have a problem with men sitting on podcasts talking shit about women, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I understand we got to fix the things because we are the gods on the planet,
mm-hmm.
right? But if you are not going to come with the leadership skills it takes to fix the things, shut the fuck up. Women have great, grand ideas. And really, we just need men to we need men to be the muscle. We need men, we're going to tell you what to do and you go out there and do it. Right? So we got an army. I feel like the fucking gangs, like I said last week, the gangs is our army. So if we actually wanted to change some shit, it's just the masculinity, the energy needs to be refocused.
I agree.
On the right thing.
I agree.
So they have to listen to us to do that, though. Listening to each other is how we got. Listening to them and them listening to each other is how we got to where we are.
But we have to fix us. We have to fix us first, though. We have to fix us first. We have to fix us first. How are we going to tell them what to do? And we out here bent over in lingerie, twerking all around the city.
We weren't always like that.
But we are now.
How did we get like that? That's what I'm saying. We were broke. We got broken by our own men. And now we got to fix everybody and everything. Even other races of people look to Black women to fix it because we are the gods.
I agree. We are.
Okay. So when I talk about I am giving direction. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give niggas direction. And I understand it. Before we started recording, I told Thomas, I said, maybe it's the way in which we say things, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know my voice sounds like an authoritative figure. So no, I can't talk super soft because that's not me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I also realize that a lot of motherfuckers only respect disrespect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't get it until it's too fucking late, right? So either I don't talk to you, right? So there are going to be some people we just can't do this thing with.
Right.
And you just got to find the people you can to fix and hopefully it just trickles down.
Right.
Right? I don't know, but hopefully it can. And we get in a whole nother episode because this is we're going to have some men on to talk about this type of shit, okay? So we done got all off topic.
I mean, that's how it always goes on a podcast. It starts somewhere and then it ends somewhere else. But I mean, this is a good conversation about, you know, where we are as a people and the things we could be better and the things we can do as women and the things y'all could do as men to be better, you know? I mean, we're going to have to work together, though. That's the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it starts with us fixing ourselves. And it starts with some Dixcilpline. Stop fucking everybody.
Yeah, because when you have sex, they are corrupting the womb. Like, you literally take on the men's DNA that you have had sex with. So if you out here smashing raw, like I like to.
I don't like that.
Bitch, that's why you gotta go without sex for some time. Like, you gotta go do therapy. You gotta
And just don't have raw. Listen, I've been saying since the first episode.
Right, because it ain't just about
Don't
sex.
have raw sex. Don't do it raw.
Mm.
It don't count if it's raw. If it ain't raw.
Rather not. That's another incentive for me not to have sex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So usually that I have never like intentionally abstained from sex.
No?
Abstained from sex. No.
It was never, but you have
I
abstained, but it wasn't intentional.
It was not intentional.
Yeah.
It's like I just ain't fucking on nobody right now. But if I feel like it one day, it could change.
Right.
But to intentionally basically reroute that energy into something else, that's the goal now.
Yeah.
I'm going to put all my sexual energy into creating something.
Write your book.
Girl.
Write your book.
You know, the thing is that when you're constantly learning, the reason why I haven't finished my book is because when you are in a constant state of learning, you become a hypocrite. What I think today could change tomorrow based on some new information I might receive.
So?
You know what I know, but I could just put some shit out in there and do a fucking third volume. You know what I'm saying? Oh, today.
Ain't that what already everybody doing anyway?
Today I feel like this. I know I told y'all this before, but today I feel like this.
Mm-hmm.
It could be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like complete products. And when you live in, nothing is ever complete.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's never going to be complete.
Yeah, but
listen, your book idea is really good. Write it, bitch. God damn.
But
write it. Stop waiting on it to be perfect. It's not.
Yeah, but my perspective on things changed a lot.
So whatever perspective you have at the time, use that one to write it.
While I'm writing, my perspective could change, and the whole book just turned into something different.
That's fine.
Conversation.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sweating because you thought I was saying you wasn't a woman.
Yeah, because 2 weeks ago you called me a man because I had on a sweatsuit. Okay? I ain't over that. I ain't over that shit. Okay?
But me saying I'm a woman, that wasn't me calling you not a woman, though. I think it was just you.
I think it's sometimes how you say things and not what you're saying.
Also, though, but then that's what emotional intelligence is, right? Because you gotta know that I'm not saying that.
I gotta know.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta assume. I can assume that, but
I would never think if you were to say. Because the woman that I am, I would never think you're saying that to say I'm not one. You see what I'm saying? So I can't make you think how I think, and I can't think how you think.
Exactly.
But if I tell you, hey, that's not where I was going with that. Like,
how I receive it after you say that's not where I'm going.
But why would you think that in the first place?
Because of your tone.
My tone sounded like you a man.
No, it was just the way you said, like, some of the things.
Oh, maybe it might be. I think it's about the outfit. Girl.
That too.
It's about the outfit, girl. She's so mad, girl. I was so fucking playing. Okay, you cute with boy clothes on. I mean, it'd be some big bunky dykes out here. Did you ever see that video on Instagram? The girl, she had a super fat ass, and she was like, "These niggas be owing me."
Oh yeah, she was walking down the street.
You have a shelf. That was a whole bunch of bunky on a dyke.
Yeah,
I got a cousin like that.
I don't know. I don't want us to get
What?
Man.
Lesbian.
Yeah, there.
On a lesbian.
Yes, there we have it.
What? Okay, so let us know, because we know I seen some of y'all be in the DMs. What do no, matter of fact, I won't ask the public. I'll in private ask. I got gay friends.
Mm-hmm. Ask them, is it okay? And just know that we don't mean any harm.
Right.
Okay?
Because we say punk where I'm from. With an O.
So just know that we're born in the 80s, and some of the words that we have said may be politically incorrect right now. And we apologize in advance if you're offended by those things.
Yeah. I want a man with Dixcilpline, right? I want a man that's so focused on our goals. Like, he ain't mad when he had sex in a month.
Yikes. Good luck. Yikes. You want a punk.
Man, because when...
How you say it? No, I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, because when I'm focused, I really don't be wanting a dick.
In the house, though?
Yes. Like, and then also, if I'm having to chase my dreams, work a job, thank God I don't got no kids, clean the fucking litter box, like,
work out.
Also think about sucking dick.
Yeah.
No. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, the other episode about having a soft life, if you want your dick sucked every day, you need to be working on providing that soft life.
Yeah, you got to provide an environment.
Yes, head on demand. If I don't have to worry about anything else, but if I'm having to also worry about all the things, sex could get a little scarce, and then you start adding kids into there. Like, you really have to put sex on the calendar.
Yeah.
As a single person, I got to put it on the calendar. So imagine with a kid in the house. You really got to be in love. Like, it don't matter. We get 5 minutes
Stay in love. The hard part.
In the shower, first thing in the morning, we got to get it in at some point. But right now, like, I'm cool. I'm cool on a dick. I've been cool on a dick for a while, even in a relationship.
I just want real connection.
Which is abuse. I know that's abuse.
Yeah, that is abuse.
Mm-hmm.
That was very much abuse. I never said it, but it was.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. It's
definitely abusive. But I mean, for women, sex starts in the mind. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think it's more physical with men. Like, if they can just have sex when they piss, like, I gotta be happy to have sex.
They can go on. I heard the guys are going on trips to, like, Colombia or
buying the coochie and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, they want their wife from over there too, girl. Like, the passport bros.
And just having sex, like, with strangers for a couple dollars and come home.
I don't know if my nigga can go to the Dominican Republic on no boys trip. I don't know. Boys trips, like, they like to think that we just be eating coochie on girls trips. But really, we just be talking about y'all ass and eating lobster and tanning and
I've
shit.
never ate a coochie on a trip.
Me either, but I'm saying the men think that.
Oh, yeah.
But we know y'all be buying pussy on the trips.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all go to these countries in little groups to buy pussy. Some of y'all be in Thailand buying pussy.
Pussy. What's your last name?
Buying them little lady men. I still be having shit to say, and then you do that, and I be forgetting.
Listen, you need to find a way to say it in the 40 minutes that we got.
I don't got no last, bitch. I don't know. I'm on my last. Okay? This is my last, y'all. I feel like I'm on my last relationship in life.
No, don't say that.
I swear to God.
In the name of Jesus.
Don't rebuke it for me. Like, you don't be comfortable by yourself?
No. I mean, I enjoy my own company, yes, but I want a partner. I want that for you too. I want that for you too, because you want a family, right?
I don't know, man. Look, like I said, yesterday I did. Today.
Well, I rebuke it today.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's your last? You got one?
Keep your regrets to a minimum. That's always the answer. Keep your regrets to a minimum and just, don't add bodies. watch. You know what?
Oh, maybe we can do an
Watch
experiment. Maybe
No
we can do a
More
test.
Sheets.
Maybe we can do like a contest, like a celibacy contest for the
They
listeners.
gonna lie. We can't. How we gonna clock?
How we gonna confess now? Cause y'all bitches gotta have a dick,
Right? Yeah, we can't clock their coochies in no man.
It's gonna
Celibacy
be an honesty
contest.
policy. Like, you should know that I'm a witch, and I'm gonna know if you've been fucking or not through your Instagram account.
That don't work. That don't work. You know, but I mean, just practice some Dixcilpline, you know, men and women, so you can find the best partner. And then, like, when you wait and you meet that right somebody, it be that much better, right?
Mhm.
So just wait, you know, wait for it to be right. Don't just be out here all willy-nilly sharing your DNA. And watch No More Sheets. I can't remember
What's it
the
about?
pastor. There's a female pastor. This is old, from the 90s.
Mhm.
And she had tied all these sheets around her body. And she was like dragging them across the stage. And she was heavy because all these sheets.
All these bodies she done had.
Yeah.
All the
All
people
the
she had
sheets
sex
was
with?
connected to her. Yeah.
Mm.
And then she was like releasing the sheets. And it was so powerful. So when you get a chance, y'all watch that No More Sheets.
Wait, is that like a real?
It's a sermon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who does it?
I can't remember her name. It's a black female pastor, but I can't remember her name right now. But I'll put it in the comments when we post this so y'all can find her.
Interesting.
Yep.
All right, y'all. No more sheets.
All right.
Hey, y'all, if you enjoyed this episode, y'all tune in every Thursday on the Black Effect Hour already. And wherever the fuck you get your podcast at, it's your co-host, AJ Holiday 2.0 on Instagram. Tammy always be rushing me.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I be wanting to think.
Listen, I love y'all so much. Y'all remember, speak now.
And hold your pussy.
And dicks. Peace.